Okay, welcome. This video is just a quick one where I'm just going to show you how to use the sort of denoise node group that I edited a bit so it would work with volumetrics. And basically to get hold of this node group, I've got a blend which I've put in. If you look in the description, there's a link to the page on my site which has where basically this video is on my site, and below that I've put a link to the blend file which actually has the node group in it, because I did a video before where I had used this node group, but then I didn't put a link to it and someone in the comment asked for it, so I thought I might as well at least get that out there for just in case someone's using an older version of Blender because they've got a graphics card which can't do OpenGL greater than 1.4. Right, so basically this is the blend file, and as you can see it's called Blender 2.78 and below denoise. And what I basically have is here is a sort of just it's just like a cone, and it's the light cone which is from the previous video. So basically if I do like a sort of cycles preview of it, you can see that it's in the volumetrics, you can see it's quite noisy. And so basically the material for it consists of a node group. So if I select it, this is the the material. Yeah, what am I talking about? No, the material for it is just not, all it is just white, and it's just like a volumetric white basically. And the thing that does all the actual work is basically it's actually the compositor that does the work. So if I go to in this node group, if I go to compositing, this is the actual this is the node group which actually does the denoising, and basically just, so if you look at it closely, it's very simple. But the thing I forgot about Blender is that you can't actually download node groups by themselves. They have to be in a blend file. So that's why I'm just putting this simple blend file up there. And so essentially everything's already connected on it. And if you want to know how to use it, then if you just look for the previous video, which is to do with denoising, you see, if you just do a search for a denoising sort of a Blender scene, you can have this, and sort of on my channel you'll be able to find it. And basically the end result that you get from it, just to show you how the denoise works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the samples really low. So I've got like 16 samples. So if you can do it even worse, to maybe say 8 samples. Because to get the noise to go away, you really do need a lot of sample volumetrics. So now if I just render that. Alright, so now if I render that, right, so you can see it does the render, and then bam, there you go. So there you can see how clean the actual volumetric is, basically once it's actually finished rendering. Let me see if we can do that again. Alright. So there, that's 8 samples, and then once the composite's finished, then that basically smooths it up as if you've done it at, I don't know, 200 samples or whatever. And so basically that's just a demonstration of it working. So if you can basically download the file, and all you have to do is just sort of copy the node group out of it into whichever sort of blend file that you want. Okay, thanks for watching. See you.